Welcome back to Switzer. A bold new trend report into the future of jobs in Australia has revealed how we could be all working in the future. And with no retirement age, no weekends and no 9 to 5, it's a stark contrast to how we work today.
Over the last couple of hundred years, we've learnt to work in a very different way than we did for most of our presence on the planet. We worked normally when it was appropriate to work, when the land required us to mine it or do whatever we needed to do. Last couple of hundred years, we've gone to a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday construct, taken our weekends off and a month off a year in Australia. Moving forward with the way that we're going to work into tomorrow, we're really going back into a space that we're going to work project and task driven. We're going to work across a myriad of jobs, and I think the average employee is going to have, in fact, a number of employers or a number of jobs. They're going to be very much their own small business person. And they'll work across a number of skill sets. We know that today's kids will have 6 careers and 14 jobs. They're going to be working project and task. They're going to be doing what's appropriate to the time and the space they need to work in, and doing it where and when it needs to be done. The physicality of it doesn't matter anymore either, because we have a digital space. So again, work will be appropriate to the situation, to the task at hand, and when it needs to get done. Which is why I believe that the weekend, the 9 to 5, the retirement age, all of those things that we've had as being important over the last couple of hundred years will cease to be important in the next decade or two as we work into this new space.
What you're really predicting is the rise of the contractor.
Well, I'm predicting the rise of the contractor, but also the rise of the way that we work, because work no longer needs to be done 9 to 5. A lot of the jobs that we're leaving or that we're losing at the moment are those 9 to 5 jobs, the repetitive routine jobs. As much as we'd love to keep people employed in them, we're finding that that's not appropriate anymore. So those jobs which require the 9 to 5 are really the ones that are disappearing. The ones that can be done pretty much anywhere, anytime, are the ones that are going to be on the horizon. The healthcares, the finances, the education, all of those jobs of tomorrow around the service industry are really more appropriate to time and task rather than 9 to 5, Monday to Friday.
So what industries do you think will be the growth industries, and what industries do you think will accommodate, I guess, the different way of working?
I really think the industries that I refer to as the wisdom industries are the ones that are going to prosper into tomorrow. We're drowning in information. We have lots of knowledge about what needs to be done, but really not enough time to do it all. So the service industries, the health industries, where an ageing population will want to look after ourselves, live longer lives. So health, service, finance, all of those sorts of jobs will definitely prosper into tomorrow. Technology will abound. We'll certainly keep the trades and things we have now, but we'll have less of people doing those jobs, and they'll be using different skill sets into tomorrow as well. And
it sounds like some of the industries that you've mentioned, I guess, are geared towards the baby boomer market?
Well, baby boomer, but Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, of course, as well.
Gen X, yeah, so you're saying that the employees would be Gen X, Gen Y, but they would be servicing people in the baby boomer market, healthcare, financial services and the like?
Servicing themselves as well, because Gen X's, Gen Y's will be living to 120, 150. Their lives will be very different. Yeah, absolutely. They're happy to pay for consultants, they're happy to pay for great people to do things on their behalf because they're time poor. So definitely not just servicing a baby boomer, but growing their own lives, making their own lives more important, and really outsourcing the things that they don't want to do themselves. And I think a lot of the jobs of tomorrow are going to be into that space.
Views on technology and media into the future?
Yep, so technology abounds, as we know, but technology is a tool. What we really have to do is follow culture and people and see what they want. But technology is going to get smaller and faster. The mobile phone will disappear within about 5 years as it moves into wearable objects and things that we carry around. And media will always be important, because media at its core is communication. And we've always needed to communicate as a species. We've always had a message that we wanted to get across. Again, what will change is the way that we deliver that message. It'll move into a myriad of new spaces. But communication, media, definitely part of tomorrow's space.
Morris, thanks for coming on the show.
A pleasure.
That's the show. If you want to read our thoughts each morning at the close of Wall Street, check out our website, switzer.com.au. If you want to get our thoughts on super, visit the switzersuperreport.com.au. And if you've got any questions for me or ones you'd like me to put to an expert, email me, switzer@switzer.com.au, or follow me on Twitter, and the handle is @MartySwitzer. I'm Marty Switzer. Thanks for watching.